Hello, my name is Janell Youtsey and I'm one of the attorneys here at Findon Law Firm, and today I'm here to talk with you briefly about compensability. Compensability is a fancy word for, is your claim accepted or denied? And that's the first hurdle that you face when you enter in the workers' comp system. And one of the pieces of coaching I'd like to give you is that be sure when you get hurt at work to report it to someone in charge, either a supervisor or a manager. Because even if it seems like a minor injury and you don't have any symptoms till a few days or weeks or months down the road, the sooner you report it and get an incident report established, the less likely you're going to get hassled and get your claim denied unfairly. When you do get an accepted claim, 9 times out of 10 you're going to get a notice of claim status. And it's going to mark a box. It's a series of boxes and it's going to say either that your claim was accepted or denied. Just because they send you to a doctor or they pay some medical bills does not mean that your claim has been accepted. If your claim has been denied, a very important point I want to make several times is do not assume that the denial is accurate. What you need to do instead is you need to come to us and talk a little bit about your claim, and we'll help you figure out whether it is in fact a claim that should be accepted. Here's the 2 criteria that we're looking at. We're looking at whether your injury arose out of your employment, and the second is, were you in the due course of your employment? And what that means is, in plain English, did something happen to you at work that caused your injury? Secondly, were you doing your job that you were hired to do? You weren't off goofing around, you weren't bungee jumping on your break or something. If you were hurt in the course of what you were hired to do, if you're hired to saw things and you injure your hand, then that would be an example of something that should be compensable. When you do get an accepted claim, you might wonder, what do you get? Well, primarily you get active medical treatment until you're made whole, or at least as good as you're going to get. You also get temporary comp. And that's based on your average monthly wage. That includes everything, bonuses and so forth, but that is then paid to you at 66 2/3%. Oftentimes people will tell you, or you'll get the piece of paper saying that your claim is denied. Don't despair. That's why we're here. We're here to give you support to see whether you fit within exceptions or whether your denial is fair and reasonable. And if it's not, then we are here to fight for you, and we'll get your claim accepted if there's any way to do so. The first thing you would do though is you call and you would talk to one of our paralegals, and then they would get information for us. And in fact, I'm seeing one of my paralegals right now, Nancy. Come on over, Nancy, and introduce yourself and tell them a little bit about what we do here.
Hi, I'm Nancy Astemborski. I'm a paralegal here at the firm. As a potential client calls in, their call is then transferred to an available paralegal for the intake process. Now, we all use a similar intake form on the computer that contains questions pertaining to your injury, your claim, and the medical treatment that you've had thus far. Now, after the paralegal has asked you all the questions, that intake sheet is taken to an attorney to review before they speak with you.
And last but not least, we care about you and we're going to do everything in our power to maximize your benefits. Thank you.